Do you like that your name is in the title as well?
Is it? I can't see
Yeah,
it.
the one with Joe, Shrek, and Freya, 86.
That's no, because I saw it. I was like, hello.
I had to put it. I was like, I'm having Joe on. Joe's name needs to be in it. Um, right, we're still waiting on people. Hello, friends. Hello, how are we doing? I'm going to try and keep an eye on what do you call it? Comments here. If I'm not as fast on these, well, it's just because I'm shit at this. It's a good thing I have 4 other jobs, so we're all right. Roisin, my love, how are you? How's it going? Does
I was,
anyone want to have some ridiculous behind the scenes nonsense? Uh, Joe, I'm putting you on the spot here. Poor Joe thought that we were going on Sunday, and I had obviously shared over an Instagram of like, oh, join us in like less than an hour. And poor Joe messaged me going, wait, what is that today?
I was
Oh
like,
no.
I was like,
So
wait a minute. I was
can
like,
we
hold
just
on.
Can we take a moment to also appreciate the fact that this is how fucking glorious Joe looks when given about 15 minutes notice? I knew this was happening for a week and at the fucking station me. I look like I've been dragged backwards through a ditch. And then Joe was like, oh, give me 15 minutes. And I just look
I was
glorious.
like, I need to get ready. I sprayed my face with setting spray and then chucked on a lip balm. I was like, that's it. I was like, that's all I
Glorious.
need. That's all I
Glorious.
need.
Well, to be fair, that's all we really need in this world, is what I'm thinking. Hello, Paige. How are you doing? Janet, how are you getting on? Tanya, nice to see you. I'm well, thanks. Just caught up in the last 3 weeks of R&R this morning. Oh my God, Roisin. Like, are you studying for an exam or something? Like, there will be questions at the end as to what you guys think. For those of you who are joining, if you can't see my screen, well, that's just again shit technology on my end. I am so bad at doing, like, I could never be a career YouTuber. Thank God I have psychology in the background. But if you go down to the description box, you'll find that there's a link to Google Drive where you can get the full PDF. That's actually what my poor YouTube community members get every week, just like the day before Releases and Rants goes live, so they know what it is that we're talking about. You will also find in the description box that there's a bunch of disgusting affiliate links, and if you click on them and buy things from them, you will die. No, joking, I will make a commission on them, and I do have to keep the cats fed. It's a whole thing. Morning, Wilma. For those of you who don't know Joe, don't you worry. This is the point. So Joe is over on Instagram and on TikTok mainly, but I discovered Joe through a mutual friend of ours, the lovely Daniela, who literally just popped in and said hello, which is how I'm apparently doing her voice. And Joe is fantastic and is looking to make more kind of talkative content, which is a lot of what I do over here. I thought, hey, probably the people that watch me might be interested in the stuff that you're doing as well. And as a lot of you guys know, we're all about a community over here, and just like the more the merrier, etc. So yeah, go find Joe on Instagram, TikTok, all the bits and pieces. I highly recommend. Joe also goes live every so often over on Jolie Beauty.
Yes.
Because we're fancy. So if you're interested in that, then I would highly, highly recommend. Tanya said yes. I channeled Mrs. Doubtfire with that. Hello! Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking. I don't know what happened. Nora, hiya. I'm just heading out for a few minutes. I was heading out. We'll watch you later. Just want to say hiya. Thank you, Nora. You're a doll. And Trax says, hi, everyone. I'm listening while I'm cleaning my kitchen. Well, that just makes me feel bad. Because I'm a terrible housekeeper. I just had visitors at mine, and I spent the first 20 minutes of their arrival going, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm not very good at cleaning. I don't enjoy cleaning. I'm very sorry. And you could practically see like my cat seems to just be in on it as well, because she had just come out from underneath the couch and was covered in dust.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
to just reinforce it of like, look at the terrible conditions that I live in. So you guys are probably seeing these things for the first time. Joe has decided that to give their most honest and kind of knee-jerk reactions that they wanted to wait to see as things are being put on screen. So you're going to be getting their initial reactions, which is great because I can't give my own honest reactions because I've obviously been sitting looking at these for ages. Massive thank you to everyone who tags me in content. Literally, there would be no episode without you. It's a bit shit. Tracks. I'll give myself a reward afterwards. Don't even worry about it. Good. I have a donut waiting for me after this. That's right. I need to reinforce myself. Yeah. I got a pistachio donut and I'm really excited about it.
You know, I were actually shocked about pistachios. I thought they were disgusting, and then I tried one and it was like, this is like the nicest thing in the whole world.
Oh my god. If there's like a pistachio gelato or something like that, I will eat it until I am sick.
It's so nice. It's just so nice. If you haven't tried one, please try one. It's really nice.
And because they're nuts, there's loads of protein in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good for you.
Mm-hmm. And it tastes like chocolate. It does taste like chocolate.
Oh, it's so good. I can see why they paired it with chocolate because it's just like delicious.
Mm-hmm. It is the best. So,
Daniel says, I'll polish a whole bag of salted pistachios. Same.
That is a vibe. That is a whole vibe.
Do you know, when me and my parents and my younger brother used to go to France, there was like a hypermarché that we used to go to, and they had this brand of pistachio, and this is how sad I am. I look forward to going to France every year because I could go to the hypermarché and I'd come out with bags and bags of pistachios because we'd drive over on the ferry, and I'd spend every day just sitting there eating like ridiculous amounts of pistachios.
Oh my god.
That's who I am as a person. Best not to dwell on it too much. Massive thank you to my YouTube community members. They get absolutely F all out of their YouTube community membership, but they kind of feel a little bit too awkward to leave now. So it just kind of is what it is, essentially. To be fair, I will do a live with you soon so we can have a catch up and just a general, whatever this is, just general vibes. Right, so the first thing that we're talking about isn't so much a new release, but it's a little bit of tea. If anyone remembers, Blend Bunny Cosmetics did this fabulous sugar and grunge palette, and there was a whole bunch of things that was like, they said that there was litigation against them of like people claiming they owned the intellectual rights to the word grunge, which is like, somebody better tell Kurt Cobain, because that seems a bit fucking weird to me. So anyways, they decided, right, rather than engage in this whole litigation, we're just going to sell off all of the sugar and grunge things that we have at a reduced price, get it out. But obviously, the color story was amazing. So they decided, hey, actually, fuck it. We're going to re-release it, but we're going to give it a different name. And can I just say the name? Oh my God. It's called Sugar and Spice. Love it. Really pleased me. I love a little bit of pettiness. So
I really love this palette. I really do.
So pretty.
I feel like I just love everything Blend Bunny does, though. I feel like Blend Bunny just does no wrong. It's all just so
consistent.
I think the only thing I've not really liked from Blend Bunny was the lip oils, and that's because I wanted to see more pigment from the lip oils and an actual blue lip oil for once. Please do it, a brand, please do it, because I really want to see that. But no, I love the little, like the bottom row, like those bottom two rows. They are like colours I would use like every single day. They're so nice.
Oh, that's
and that little
so
pop of green. Fun. The little pop of green. Oh.
Yeah. No, it's so pretty. And I feel like this is like a safe palette as well, you know, for people who are a little bit intimidated by colours. That you can still like, okay, I can do enough here that's neutral and put a little bit of a pop here. I think, I could be wrong, I think I saw over on TikTok that Malachi was using, it might have been this palette, or it was definitely something from Blend Bunny.
Recently. It was the Ellis palette.
That's the one. and they were
Which
saying that they were talking about maybe doing collabs with other brands, and I am hoping.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be such a good fit?
yeah. I think that's like the perfect. I think either them or Cosmic. I think Cosmic would be like, oh, the magic that will be created. Oh my god, I love all their stuff. It's so nice.
I
It's
agree.
so good.
I feel like they would just work so well. Well, I can send you some. I live in France. Yes, send me pistachios. That's all I ask. link me in. Send my apologies to Joe in case he's too tired from us gaming last night. Yes, I did know that you were gaming last night because James was telling me about it.
Yeah, I was like, I need to be up for something in the morning, and I was so convinced. It was like I was so convinced it was a different day. I've recently had COVID, so that's why I'm a little bit loopy still. So yeah.
I love that your like lizard brain knew there was something going on, but
I was like,
I don't know what it is.
I was like, there's something going off tomorrow, and I just can't put my finger on it. So yeah, oh my goodness.
Daniela said, not gonna lie, I didn't buy it in the past, but I might buy it now as a fellow petty queen. Myself and Daniela do very much vibe over our pettiness. Roisin says, I love that Blem Bunny has re-released with a bit of sass too. That person was ridiculous over the word grunge. Yeah, I agree. Sheila, how are you, my love? I know how's your knee doing? Which I know sounds like a really weird and specific thing, but Sheila had surgery on her knee. I don't ask people on the internet how their knees are. Otherwise, that would be a really weird thing. But yes, that is Blend Bunny. Great to see a re-release. Now, this next one, I don't talk about Ensley Rain that often, and it's partly because I'm of the opinion that if I don't agree with a brand, I'm like, fuck them, I'm not going to talk about them. Whatever, right? I said this before, I'm not going to talk about Made by Mitchell anymore because whatever. But the lovely Adrienne, who is a subscriber of mine, actually messaged me about this, and she was like, you might want to kind of cover this because I know people do still purchase from Ensley Rain, and this again helps them to make some informed choices. So I'm not going to claim to have come up with this myself or know the information on this. Actually, this was all posted by Lauren, who goes by Luran Blends over on Instagram. So do give them a follow. Very, very thorough, very well researched. And they basically talked about Ensley Rain and the fact that they have a new collection which is called Lumerian. Now, this didn't actually mean anything to me initially. I was like, okay, whatever. But I've noticed when I went through their posts, they haven't explicitly said Lumerian that often. It's like just on the packaging. But apparently, and feel free to go through the PDF, and Lauren has a whole thing over on her Instagram. It's put on like posted stories under E or Lumeria. The whole thing with the relevance of Lumeria is there's a lot of links towards white supremacy and basically like, oh, an ancient race of very white people who are tall and blonde and blue-eyed.
It just gets worse.
Yeah. And like, if you take that and then couple it with the fact that this brand over the last while has been kind of teaming up with some very troubling people. Now, I haven't followed them in ages because they did Brittany Huffman wrong and their use of AI, etc. But Lauren goes through in excellent detail. Like I said, go and check out the PDF. Like she's like, look at all that fucking research. She put all of that into her stories. Like she wasn't just putting out an opinion. If anyone cares, it's also over on Reddit. People have been talking about it, etc. But I know that, like, for me, I saw Lumerian and I didn't really think anything about it. Maybe it's because I'm Irish and I thought it was a lemur as well, tracks. That's what I was like, lemur. I was like, oh yeah, lemurs. I'm all about that. But I know that I myself wouldn't have known what that meant. And you know, if I was still supporting the brand, I might have gone off and been like, oh, I'll go off and purchase this. And look, you might still want to purchase that. That's literally none of my fucking business. But I think it's helpful to at least know these things so you can make some informed decisions rather than just going off and then going and really regretting purchases. Because like it does suck when you buy something from a brand and then they're really shitty and you end up looking at their stuff and it annoys you. One of my declutters recently was just getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff from a particular brand because I was like, F you, I don't like you, and just getting rid of it. But like that's a waste, and nobody wants to be like spending their money on things like that. It's just honestly shitty. Wilma said, I must have felt a disturbance in the force or had psychic friends moment, but my last M&M I featured makeup and movies. I featured the OG blend bunny sugar and crunch palette. I'm so current. I was literally thinking of that, Wilma, because Wilma does a lot of videos, but my favourite are the makeup and movies. And when she did a recent makeup and movies, because I kept annoying her to do it, she did use the Sugar and Grunge palette. And I remember just seeing when they were doing the revival, just like, because Wilma was like, oh, I don't even know if they still make this anymore. What else? Roshan says, I can't believe people still support you or they have a track record of being shitty and bigoted. Yeah, but there's always new people coming to the community and they don't know the track. Like, look at Jefferson Starship, right? There are people who go, oh my God, I love his reviews. And I'm like, I am old. I know the things he's done, but there's people that flat out just don't know it, and that's fair enough. So I think it is worth kind of talking about. And I think quite interestingly, Lauren showed that this whole thing of Lumerian has been in their kind of repertoire for quite a while, because that's in some of their older products, so they've had kind of hints towards it. So if you want to go and check it out, Lauren has all the stuff over there. I obviously, like, this is not my information, that's her information. I don't want to be like, oh my God, I did all this work. I didn't. She's great. Go and check out her stuff. It's a whole thing. Right, let's get into the actual new things. And I cannot wait to hear Joe's thoughts on this, because, no, I'm not going to tell you what I think about this, but I think you'll know when you see it. This is Cheeryep, who has collaborated with Freya 86. It's the Cocoon Break. It's apparently limited edition. No, don't do it limited edition. It's amazing. So there's two palettes. There's Dreamcatcher, which is a little bit more matte. That's €28.95. There's the palette Starcore, which is kind of what she had sneak peeked last week. That's €37.95. There's solid lip glosses. There's 6 shades of those. They're €14.95 each. There's a mirror for €13.95. A butterfly bone chain, which you can use to put the palette in, but you can also use it as jewellery for €14.95. And there's various sets. Now, can I just say, if you want to go for the sets, go for the cheaper sets, because the only difference between the €121.95 set and the €95.95 set is a fucking box. I say this as a lover of Sea Beauty Mall and as an affiliate. Don't be spending an extra €30 on that silliness. So with the various sets, you get the 2 palettes, the necklace thing, the mirror, and then you get 2 types of lipsticks. Now, can I be really annoying and smug? I'm gonna be smug. I'm getting this in PR.
That's iconic. That is so iconic. I love it.
I mean, I'm not going to tell them, Sea Beauty Mall, that I'm like nobody. I'm just like, yes, do send me the thing. It's very helpful, very much appreciated. And they're actually sending me set 6, which is the one without the box, which I'm like, yes, you're right. So it has actually, funnily enough, the 2 lipsticks that I would have actually like chosen for myself. But look at this. Like, you cannot tell me that this is not an iconic. Or maybe you are. Maybe Joe is sitting there going, oh, fuck you, Teresa. I have thoughts.
I absolutely love this. I think it's beautiful. I really love the mirror. I think the mirror is the most beautiful thing in the whole collection. I love a mirror. I'm such a, like, this mirror is such a stan, just the flower nose. I love a mirror. I just love a mirror. Also, the 3rd shade of the lipsticks is like a cool toned, like kind of concrete shade. Oh my god. I will die on a hill saying that I love those tones. So that is definitely like something I'm in love with. And both of the palettes are stunning. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I would use any of the other shades of the lipsticks. That's just my thing. I love the deep dark and the blues and all that kind of stuff. I love all that kind of thing. But I would definitely, if I was going to get one of the palettes, I think I would get the darker one.
Yes.
I think the lighter one's pretty, but I feel like there's more depth and more to be done with the other one, just from my like perspective. But with these things, you have to see them in person. I think, like, I feel like there's so much more to be seen in person than there is, just them sat there. Oh, they have swatches. Oh my god.
And here's the thing, right? I've a lot of stuff from Cheery Up. I would say don't ever buy anything from Cheery Up ever, because once you do, it's like breaking a dam. You're like, oh, this is really nice. I like the formula, and then you start looking at their back catalogue, and then, or maybe it's just me, because the autistic. I'm like, well, I must have the things that I enjoy. I have so many Cheery Up palettes in there that I just take out at like 2 in the morning when I can't sleep and just start swatching them, because that's what I do when I can't sleep. And I think you're absolutely right. It's like when you see them, they do look lovely in pictures, but I always feel that it's very, very hard to capture these things. Like, I feel like getting a really accurate indication of these things is when we have videos, when you see that dynamic lighting and the way that these things change depending upon, different shifts and perspectives, which is why I was so excited when I saw Freya actually like showing it over on her Instagram. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I see the vision here. And I think she's so smart doing the two palettes, because one, again, is the more like, I don't want to say conservative, but it's the safer thing of like, if you want to play with these cool tones but are a bit like nervous of them, there's your option. That's that one over there.
Mhm.
But I can see, Joe, why you'd be going for the deep. Like, if you like asked me which one do you think Joe would like most, I would have been saying that one anyway. So like, it's not a massive surprise to me. Now I have both, or I have both coming to me. They're not here yet. So basically the rest of my week will be just sitting at the front door like this, waiting for them to come. My poor postman, he is genuinely like, why do
Also,
you have
like,
so much stuff?
Freya is like killing it right now because she did the green collection last year, and then the collection she did with Shall We. Oh my god, the obsession. The obsession I have with this brand, I've never tried it, but the obsession I have with it, the packaging is just unreal. I've never tried anything from Sea Beauty Mall, ever.
We
Literally
need to
nothing.
change that, Joe.
I know, I've literally never tried anything. But
I'm
if
going to
there's one
talk to you
thing I would
about that
try,
later.
if there's one thing I would try, it would be the Shall We. There's like a lip mud that's like blue. Oh, oh.
That's very, very, I will say Shelby's really good. And I love the fact that they do the bigger palettes and then the smaller
The little
palettes
baby.
as well.
Do
It's
it
so smart.
affordable for people who don't want to pay the full price. Because let's face it, nobody's going to use the full mini one. Unless you're using that every single day, you are not going to get through that in like 10 years. You
But
just not.
I'm also going to say this, the very fact, and I always keep an eye on this, the fact that Freya has come back to Cheery Up after a previous collaboration
Mm-hmm.
and has done more with them, I always think that's a really strong indication of how the brand has treated their collaborator.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to come back if you've a bad experience or if you've been treated badly. Like, we all know the Nikki Tutorials Two-Faced thing. There was never a second one of that, right? So the fact that Freya is coming back and doing a bigger collection than the first one, I think, personally, speaks volumes about the way that they're treating people. Like, Freya is just a moment. She's so iconic with her stuff. And I'm really glad to see her being recognized for that. I mean, that fucking palette. Like, I mean, I'm just going to get in the nip and just roll around in it like a cat on catnip.
Just
Like,
rub
it
the
is.
shivers all over your body and just run around in it. She also looks so beautiful.
I know.
It's like ethereal grunge. It's everything you could ever want to be.
But I think it's exactly what we've been missing in makeup for so
Mhm.
long. Because that fucking clean girl aesthetic has been everywhere. And this is what I want to see. I want to see fun. I want to see creative. I want to see editorial, like mixing of vibes. And this is what I've been seeing with Sea Beauty. And Freya, I think, really captures all of that so well. Like, it's such a gorgeous palette. And even the paler one, you can see the vision there as well, where it is like, again, ethereal, but much more demure, a little bit more cutesy. Yes,
I'm
I
not gonna
am
lie.
using Jules's words.
I'm not gonna lie. For me, now that I've like looked at the swatches, I would use a lot of these tones as blush. I would actually use this palette probably more as a blush palette than anything else. And also the depth of like the contour shades as well. That's quite impressive for like a lighter toned palette. Like it is really stunning. Like really stunning. Oh my god, look at the packaging. Oh,
I
sorry,
know. Like, I'm dead over it. Like, and for the price, I just feel
Mhm.
like you're getting a lot of stuff. I'm just checking in on comments again because sorry, I did get a little bit lost there. Um, ba, 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 bum. Yes, I did miss quite a few comments. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was just enjoying talking to Joe. Talk amongst yourselves, friends. Uh, Daniela says, people thinking Jeffrey isn't paid for a review, lol. I feel like he is. Oh, yeah, for sure. That man can be bought. And he has TikTok shop now. So a lot of his reviews he stocks on. So yeah, of course. So of course he wants to commission. I
Mhm.
mean, the man is shilling hard. He's on TikTok live more than fucking anyone else I've ever seen in my entire life. And the worst thing is, he just keeps popping up in my feed, and I'm like, ah, ah. Why are
Yeah,
you here?
I have
Go
him
away.
blocked and he still shows up. I'm like, why? I don't know how. I don't know how it happens. I really don't.
No. Daniela said, I have bought this. Yes, she did.
Hmm.
I got a series of messages from Daniela through WhatsApp, and it was, I really want this. I can't afford this. Oh God. Oh, but like, what if it sells out? And it's really interesting because I'd obviously missed it because I was off doing something else. And within the space of I was off shopping. I was in Tesco, and within the space of about 10 minutes, she went from like, oh God, I really wanted to. I bought it. It happened.
I feel like that is the thing that we just think when we get something in like makeup. We're like, it could sell out though. You know what I am fuming about that I didn't get? The Garden of Stars,
Yes.
the new Ellis thing. It sold out like immediately, and I was in Greece. I was like, my life is not going to be complete now for like 6 months. What is going on?
They'll have to restock it.
It was so beautiful. I just want it for the packaging, and I can just leave it there, and it can just stay there forever and never move.
Fair.
It's so beautiful. But yeah, sorry.
I have been known to buy things on the basis of packaging. And actually, Daniela said, not gonna lie, I got the box, but I collect packaging. Fair. Roisin says, congrats on the PR. I love that for you. Thank you, Roisin. You're too nice. Polly says, hello, beauties. Hello, Polly. You lovely goose. James says, hello. And that is how I'm going to say hello now forever. My poor students won't know what's happening. Roshan says hello again. Angela says hi. Track says this is about to come back in stock in a few weeks. Garden of Stars. So Joe, you can get it. Can.
Yes.
It'll be fine. And obviously you can go over to Glisten Cosmetics and you can use Daniela's code.
Yes, I am. Oh my god. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Anyways, they've also done some solid lip glosses and right, so there's 6 shades, and I do feel like there's some nice variety here without there being like a million different things. The ones that they're sending me is Dark Tide and Digital Nude, which I was like, they feel like a bit of me.
Yeah. Of the 3, Dark Tide, Digital Nude, and Machine Heart are my favourites, just because I feel like Machine Heart will be perfect for cooling down warm tone lip combos. And I love a gloss that can do that. I love like a nice little cool down kind of moment. I love it.
Yeah.
But the digital noon, oh my god. It is
Yeah.
like the most beautiful concrete, just gorgeousness. I love it. I love it. It's so nice.
I was very excited about that. And like you said, like when you see them on the lip, you can see the vision there. Obviously, you can use them by themselves, but you know, like you said, you can layer it on top of other things. You can color correct. Like it's very, very cool.
Mhm.
I'm just having a double check. Daniela says, I also want Garden of Stars, so we will both buy it.
Yes.
So there you go.
Yes.
You're in for it now. Yes, code Cosmic Peaches on Glisten for 20% off. There you go. Good girl, Daniela. Get the code in there. I actually went for the pink lipstick. Ooh, it feels sheer enough to wear on top of the nude vibe. Can I just say, Daniela, I feel like that's personal growth for you, because normally, you know, she's like anything that's a little bit colourful, she stays away from. So I'm quite proud. The owner said that we should opt in to receive an alert when it comes back in stock. I was talking about this in cosmetics. There you go. So go over to the site and do a little opt-in. You should be grand. So anyways, yes, we have our lip glosses there. They're looking fabulous. There's Floating Field. I also like the look of Mirage Brown.
I feel like that is much cooler than it looks in the bullet.
Yes.
Like in the bullet, it looks way cooler, which I actually really love. I love a surprise.
But this is why I'm always like, you need to show these things on the lips. Like doing swatches on the arm is grand, but I need to see it on the lips so I know what it is that I'm signing up for, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna end up going onto Sea Beauty Mall and getting one or two extra ones that isn't part of the set. And it's not that I have issues.
Now I've like seen them, I'm like, I would actually wear more of these than I thought.
This is how they get you, Joe. This is how they get you.
It's so nice. It's
They're
so
like,
nice.
"Come, check out our things." And this is the set that they're sending me: the digital nude and the dark sky.
Digital nude is seeing it on the lips. Oh my! I would wear that every single day. It's beautiful.
Let's just bring people in there.
It's so nice. Oh my god, it's so nice.
I'm very excited.
Glossy as well. Oh, I love a glossy lip. It's my favorite thing in the whole world.
Like I am way too excited about that.
I bet it feels like a balm as well. I bet they're like the nicest balm like formula you've ever put on. You like cushiony and just beautiful.
They look it though, don't they?
Yeah, they look so comfortable.
I'm very excited. Oh, Daniela says, fun tip for swatching lippies in store. The inside tips of your fingers are closest to your lip tone, so you'll know how it translates better.
Genius.
This is what I love going shopping with Daniela. She's just like a fucking fountain of knowledge. And also when you go shopping with her, she always has like makeup wipes with her because she's swatching.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, I always forget, and then I'm like, I just walk through and I'm like, look at all these swatches. Also, look at this tan line. Oh my god. Oh, off topic. That's so funny.
You've lived a life.
That is so funny. And I don't tan, really. I tan or I burn. Like neutral.
I mean, I do have colour. This is weirdly me with a bit of colour because I've been doing a lot of gardening. So it is terrifying. Yes, people, I can get more pale. It is terrifying. Alert the villagers. Now, this is the mirror and the chain. So the chain you can actually put like the palette in, which I just think is so fucking cool. But you could again wear it as like a really cool neck piece as well, which I'm like, the innovation. It's so cool. I got the one that she did, the green serpent. I got the mirror of that, and it is really nice. It's really lightweight, really, really beautiful. And it's not wildly expensive. It's €13.95 if you're wanting to get the hand mirror. And I feel like, you know what?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, the little bag though. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can have a little palette bag. Why would you not want that? It's so cute. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it is a beautiful collection. I love it all.
Daniela said, I might just wear the whole palette as a necklace.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
mean, you know how when you're out and you're wanting to do your makeup touch-ups,
Hmm.
that could be a whole new way of doing it. Just have your palette around
Yeah,
your neck.
nobody would know. And then you could be like,
Fashion,
well, guess
darling.
what? Well, guess what I've got?
I love this whole collection. I think it's fun, it's different, it's innovative. I trust Cheery Up's formula.
Hmm.
I mean, if I wasn't getting this in PR, I was going to get it anyways. Like I was. You guys know me. It was going to fucking happen.
Also,
Right.
also, that is very cheap for the amount of things you get in. That is so cheap. Like, that collection should be about 200 quid, like, easily. It is just, it's crazy how affordable that is, which I really love. And
Isn't it though? Like,
it's so affordable. It is so affordable. And the fact you can put codes on top of it as well.
but that's the thing, you can use my code. I'm very bad as an
Here's the
affiliate.
code.
Teresa, it will get you, I think it's 5% off, and I will earn a commission, which goes straight towards the cats because they're very expensive little bastards. But I can't get over it. Like the fact that you can get the two palettes, you can get the mirror, you can get that little chain thing, and you can get two glosses for €95.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you take a code off, it's down to like 90-ish euro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Cute
And it's
me.
so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, Track said, don't say that they're about to raise their prices when they realise it's a deal. Exactly. Exactly. Like, we need that. Oh, Daniela said, with Teresa's code, I got the box one with shipping for about £86.
Oh, really? Oh my God. That is really cheap.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing.
Yeah. But I'm going to say this about Sea Beauty in general. I think the prices are extremely reasonable.
So I was like having a little look the other day. I've been looking at the Ghoul palette, the Ghoul Noiricon palette. Oh my God, it is so stunning. And the fact that they make sets with other brands, so you can pay like an extra tenner and try like three things from completely different brands and kind of get a taste for them. I was like, these people are doing it right. They are doing it right. This is what we should be doing. And it wasn't even that expensive either. It was like 40 quid. It was like 35 quid for the palette and then like 40 quid for the palette with like a Girl Cult lip gloss and one of the Cheer Yep Freya like green eyeshadows. I was like, why would you not? Why would you not try it?
No, literally, they always have like some sort of like mental deals on there. And I'm like,
I have an obsession with so many brands on there though. I literally just added loads to the cart and just screenshotted everything.
I understand. I
It's
understand.
also beautiful. It's so nice.
Do you know, there's a part of me that's like, why do I do releases and rants? Because it's so fucking dangerous for me. Because I'm sitting there going, I want this, I want that. Like, if I'm not keeping up with what's happening, I could probably save more money. But I'm like, oh, look at all the newness and look at how
Yeah.
beautiful it is. And I'm generally getting better about not buying absolutely everything.
Mm-hmm.
But Sea Beauty, I don't know what it is about. Well, I do. The quality is really fucking good, and I feel like not enough people are talking about it. It's the same excitement that I had for indie makeup about 7 years ago is the way that I feel about Sea Beauty. I just feel like they're doing so
Also,
much.
Also, big thing for me, I only use vegan and cruelty-free makeup. And a lot of the sea beauty brands actually are vegan and cruelty-free, which is like a really big thing because they've started to put it on the actual pages now. So I saw it the other day when I was like looking through. It actually says vegan and cruelty-free like right at the bottom of the page. I was like, that's what we need. We need like the information. Like, please tell me that because now I know that I can go and buy things and not feel like I'm like destroying the earth, which is really nice.
Because there's a lot of brands you have to do like a ridiculous amount of legwork to try to figure out, like, is it actually vegan? Is it genuinely cruelty-free, or have they just bought like cruelty-free status?
Yeah. Because there's
So,
a lot of brands that do that, and I'm like, you're a liar.
yeah. Track says, now that indie brands are getting outrageously expensive, Sea Beauty is about to blow up because it's amazing and reasonable at the same time. I agree. I agree. And I feel somewhat vindicated that I'm like here at kind of the beginning.
Mm.
So I love it. Very excited about it. Next thing that we're talking about is Mob Beauty. I really want to try Mob Beauty, but here's my issue. Oh, the bastards don't ship to Ireland. Very angry about that.
The the obsession I have with Mob. I'm actually really close friends with Jessica Hayes. She's the most beautiful human being in the whole world. I love her so much. I love Mob. I absolutely love it. That cream blush formula is the best cream blush formula I've ever tried. It is incredible. It's so blurring. It's so smooth. The soft matte lip light balm. This is the Courtney Quarantine one. Oh my god, it is so like buttery and smooth. Mob is where it's at. They are so nice. They are so nice. I
I'm
love this launch. I love red blush. I love red lips. I've seen it on multiple people of multiple skin tones, and it just looks unreal. Also, the lip liner is incredible. The lip liner
yeah.
form is so nice. It is so good.
Daniela said, "Does Beautylish send to Ireland as Mob is on there?" Yes, they do, but not everything is on Beautylish, which is kind of like fucking annoying to me. But
Mhm.
they are. I am. It's one of those things that if I start, I fear I won't be able to stop because like I I know by the look of them that I would get on well with them. So just as a general FYI, this is the collaboration with is it Monica Ravi. Now
Yeah.
she'd been doing a series. Now I don't follow her. She's not really my jam. It's a whole thing. But she'd been doing a series about finding her perfect red. And I know there's a few issues around that, etc., of some of the way that she was kind of doing it. Whatever. Not my business. I'm just going to talk about the products themselves. Like, it doesn't matter what I feel about that particular person. But I feel like if you're looking at these tones and you like the look of them, I feel like Mob would be a good one for them. Roisin says, I really don't like this collab because of the creator, but that's the story for another. Yeah, I know what you mean, Tracks. That totally makes sense. Like, I get you. It's one of those ones that if I didn't know who was behind it, I'd just be straight for it. But at the same time, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I like the look of Mob. Haven't tried it, and I am a whore
I
for a
have
red
Mob.
lipstick.
I actually have Mob on my lips right now, which is hilarious because I didn't know this was here. Um, I have the Jessica Hayes black lip balm. Oh my god, it's so fucking nice. I love it. I really love it. It's just if you haven't tried it, I can't recommend them enough. Like they're just so nice. They're so
Uh,
nice.
I can just tell like the quality looks so good. And by the way, you can get the set of like the lipstick and the lip liner along with like a little bag for I think it's like 40 something euro, and then the blush you can buy separately. I'm just loving that tone of red. Roisin agrees with me that red lipstick is everything. I'm so tempted to get same Roisin. Same. I like
Oh,
do I have a lot of red lipsticks? Yes. Do I want more? Also yes.
yes.
Um, but I have 4 jobs, so that's where the disposable income goes. So it's all right. I can do these things. You're not my real mother. It's all fine. Um, Roshan says I didn't know there were issues with that. It's kind of small things. It's more just like down to preference. It's not like they kicked a puppy or something. Like
Yeah,
it's just like some comments, etc. Um, yeah, it's not like you said, Tracks. It's not revolutionary, but if you
it's
like a red,
beautiful. It's beautiful. It's not revolutionary at all, but my god, that blush is beautiful. And I can tell you right now, that lip liner formula is absolutely gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. It doesn't move. It's just oh, and even the soft matte lip, it is like the most cushiony like lip. Like when you put it on, it feels like nothing, but it is like ultra pigmented beautifulness. It's just oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. I love it. I just love it, and it looks so pretty on her.
I
It
mean,
looks so
doesn't it?
nice. It's beautiful. I saw Robert Welsh put it on. It looked stunning on him, and he doesn't even wear a red lip, and it looked absolutely gorgeous. Like, I have anything Mob does, I'm like, praise Mob. Because Mob is so
Honest to
good.
God, if for those of you who have been watching it, you will know that every time that Mob comes up, I'm like, oh, you bastards.
It's so good.
And like, they've been doing this for so long, and they were, I believe, some of the ones involved were involved in Mac back in the day. So like, that you're getting something that is really high quality. I'm personally impressed with the prices that they're keeping them down when you think that they are still quite a small brand. They're doing collaborations, etc. I like that they're doing collaborations because I feel like it's their way of interacting with the beauty community to determine what it is that we as consumers are actually looking for.
Yeah.
And I mean, yes, red lipstick, red lip liner, it's not going to change the world. It's not new, but it's classic.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like, I mean, a good red lipstick and a red lip liner. And I like a red blush as well. You can't go too far wrong with it. So I'm kind of like, you know what?
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I love those tones of red, like something that's a bit more like blue toned leaning. I'm here. So, yeah, Mob are bastards, and I do want to have something.
Also, all their packaging is like completely sustainable. Like, you can literally take that out. So like this palette, for example, this is all like depotted versions of that. So you can literally take that packaging, put it in your garden, and the soil will like renew over the year, and then it'll be gone within like a year, which is so cool. And then obviously all of these like they're just so beautiful, and you can just refill them all. It's all refillable. It's super sustainable, which is just like the best thing in the world. It's so nice.
Don't say this to me because I've been getting really into gardening because apparently I'm at that point, and I'm like planting quite a few things, and I'm getting ready to like sow some wildflowers in my garden. And then you're kind of going, oh yes, well you can get this and put it into the garden, and I'm like, well then that's practically like compost. It can be good for the flowers.
But also, these are actually really handy for travel as well. So if you want to, like I keep everything in these big pallets. So like these are like they're so good. They're like super duper sturdy. But if I were to like travel somewhere, I can literally take out like 2 shades, put them into one of those, and then take that with me. And then I don't have to take this huge palette. I can just take the little Mob like capsule. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I love the
I don't travel very much because I'm very much a homebody. I do sometimes kind of go, oh yeah, traveling. Then I'm like, who the fuck do I think I am?
I'm saying this like I travel. I don't travel either, but if you love to travel,
if you are that person, there you go. It's your thing. Okay, I've not seen many people talking about this, right? I didn't even see it over on Makeup on Your Radar, who is normally like very like finger on the pulse. This is Jordana Tisha, and this is their Gummy Twinkle Stick launches. They're coming out on the 29th of this month in 5 shades. There's 24 Carat, Fairy Garden, Studio 54, To the Disco, Sugar Bubbles, and of course, I have no information on the price, so I'm fucking useless. But they're basically like the jelly sticks that we've been saying. It started off with Dose of Colours. We saw some from She Glam. Juicy started doing them. Oh god, there's like several different brands that have been doing.
Didn't Fenty just do one as well?
They did. Yes, because everyone is starting to go on it. But I'm like, Dose of Colours were the first one that brought it to the market, and then people kind of started to jump on it from that. That being said, I like Jordana Tisha. I like their stuff, and I think this is quite interesting because those have such a similar description to Gloss Gods. They do. But they're different shades to the Gloss Gods, which is kind of like, because I have the Gloss Gods ones, which actually I forgot to mention, they're another one of the jelly stick ones. But they do look beautiful. Like, hold on, let me grab this. Like, that is looking nice.
Yeah, they do look really nice.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I have tried the brand and I didn't like it. I tried the powder and it emphasized that much texture that I never wanted to put it anywhere near my skin ever again. But that isn't to say that these aren't going to be really nice, because this, like, I think Studio 54 and Fairy Garden probably speak to me the most. I feel like Studio 54 is like quite unique. It's not something I expected from their brand. Which I actually really love. I love it when brands do things that I don't expect.
Yeah.
And I really love that. I think it looks really nice. Will I get one? Maybe. I
I
don't
support
know.
it.
Maybe. Just to try it. But also, I feel like the whole jelly thing is just, it's just like copy after copy. It's the same thing with like the jelly blushes as well. Like one brand does it and then 10 other brands do the same thing. I
Yeah.
don't know. I love these though. I think they're really nice.
They're fun. They're fun. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, we literally just saw Moira Cosmetics doing them 2 weeks ago. So it's not, again, it's not new stuff, but like, it is interesting. And what kind of got me, and Daniel says the jelly sticks will be banging. I hope Jordana bundles them. I agree, because I am intrigued.
Mhm.
Part of why I'm intrigued is that they did a video, and I'm gonna play the video now with the with technology. Look at me go. And you can really see some of the sparkles here. Like, that's looking.
Oh.
Do you see what I mean?
Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, I kind of okay. Oh, okay.
This is why I'm saying, like, you need to have videos to kind of show these things off, because you can see the really dynamic textures of them and the shimmer. Like, it looks so good. Or am
Also,
I insane?
the like inclusivity in that video. Take notes, brands. Take notes, because that tiny little video had more inclusivity than some brands have on the whole page. Just saying. Just saying.
You're not wrong, Joe. You're not wrong. But I'm intrigued, because like that video alone is what sold me. Because I was looking at it and I was like, I have plenty of gloss sticks, jelly sticks. I don't need more. And then I saw it in action and I was like, well then, these words are difficult to eat, but I will do it.
To be fair, on the brow bone, that's probably where I would use them the most. Or maybe in like a little halo eye situation. But oh my god, when she
I
put that
know.
on her brow bone, it looked like a beam of light. And I love that. I just love, if you're not highlighting and being seen from the moon, you're not really highlighting, in my opinion.
What's the
Uh,
point? I want
exactly.
to
What's the
be
point?
seen from space.
Yeah, that's the whole point of doing it. So I think they're actually really beautiful. I think they're really nice. I just hope it's not one of those products where there's like the tiniest amount of product inside it. Like, I want like a big chunk of product, because if I really like these, I'll go through them like so fast, and then I go
Like,
back again. And who wants to do that?
I agree. Like, I feel like this is one that I'll end up in, because I do like the jelly sticks. I do use them because I'm a lazy bitch, and sometimes I'm just like, I want to have high impact with minimum effort, and these are really good for that. So I'm like, yeah, this is my kind of thing. I'm living for the water-based eye makeup at the minute. It sets well, doesn't move much, and high payoff with versatility that you can have subtle or loads of. Me gusta. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of where I am at with it as well. Like, I feel I'm kind of surprised that I haven't seen more people talking about it. Like I said, it wasn't even over on Makeup on Your Radar, and they are normally like, finger on the pulse.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be a slow burn, and it'll eventually catch off, and people will be like, "Ooh, this is really interesting,"
Mm-hmm.
and I like it. I'm excited. Next one is Melt. We don't hear much from Melt these days, but this is a new launch. It's lip pencils and lipsticks as part of their Blushing Pinks collection. So basically, the lip pencils, there's 4 shades, they're $19 each. There's 4 shades of lipsticks, they're $22 each. And then they have these different sets of like a lip liner plus a lipstick, and they're $32 each. If, however, you looked at it and went, I want all 4 lip liners and all 4 lipsticks, they are available as a set for $120. And this is what the whole thing looks like. Can I just say, that shade, very interesting. Hold on. I'm just pointing at it and nobody knows what I'm doing. This one, very interesting to me. It makes me think of the 2000s.
A lot of the like two of my UK like influencer friends got these in PR literally yesterday. Um, and they are so beautiful. And when I first saw them, I was like, the pink one is really nice. The light pink one is like really, really nice. And then when I saw them like swatched, oh my God, they are so beautiful. I have an obsession with this brand, but it is so expensive to get them from the US to here. Um, but I have like an obsession with everything I've got from them. The Smoke Sessions 2 palette, just the whole thing. It's so nice. And that lipstick formula is so stunning. If it's the same one as the other like lippies and the other lip liners, it's so, so beautiful. It's really, really nice. So I am fully here for this. I think they're all beautiful and I want them
I'm
all.
going to say something controversial, right? I think that Melt's best products are actually their lip products
Oh, I
and
agree.
their eyeliners.
100% I agree.
And I think this is
100%.
what they need to lean into because it's genuinely like any of their bullets and lip liners that I have, love them.
Also, the detail work in those lippies. Oh my! I have the black Bane lipstick that's like sold out. It's like gone, like forever. And like the detail work around the like edge of the bullet. And it's magnetic as well.
I know, it's mental. Daniela said, the very pale pink lippy is gorgeous. And I'd obviously just said it. And then she said, Tracy, get out of my head. It is a little bit worrying how much myself and Daniela do tend to agree on things, which does bode well for when we do eventually do a makeup brand together.
Mhm.
And she said the melt brushes, which I agree with. The melt brushes are really, really good. So here we have the lipsticks and the sets, etc., that you can have there. It's not bad when you think about the fact that you get 4 lip liners and 4 lipsticks for $120. So that's
Also,
$15.
this shade. The fact that they were like, oh, we'll just do like 3 nudes, and then you know what? Let's just put a metallic pink. It makes you want to get the metallic pink because it's just like it stands out among like the rest. Because honestly, I would put the deepest, like the number 1 lip pencil with that bottom lipstick, and I bet it would look absolutely beautiful. Like the like dreaminess of like a dark lip liner with the most beautiful like metallic pink. I'm not a
I
pink
agree.
wearer, but I would wear that pink.
Oh, like, and the frosting, it looks
Hmm.
so interesting. I'm also going to say this right now. I know that Beauty Bay sometimes stocks melt, and I'm saying sometimes because I have an issue with Beauty Bay because they are so behind on so much stuff. They,
Yeah.
by the way, stock Half Magic Beauty. They haven't gotten the new glitter puck.
Yeah.
FU. I
Oh my
want.
God. Oh my, they are beautiful. I don't know why. It just feels like a mistake on their end.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm going to say it now. I feel like Beauty Bay is dying.
yeah,
Like
I
they're
agree.
just. And I'm like, you have access to this. Put this onto your site. It will do well because, like I said, I feel like their lip products are really great. Like, look at those lips.
Mm.
Like,
Honestly, the deepest one is stunning. Oh my God, I didn't even see. That is really nice.
do,
Oh,
do you see what I mean?
oh,
Though, like,
oh.
I I get convinced when I see the product in action. Don't show me fucking swatches.
Hmm.
Show it in action. Then
Hmm.
I can make actual decisions on that.
Hmm.
Teresa, stop it. I was just typing about waiting for that damn glitter book.
Because didn't they just release the gold one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because oh my, the silver one is unreal. It's so beautiful. Um, oh,
Yeah, it is a bit
but
worrying though how much myself and Daniela share the one brain. It is genuinely concerning at this point.
I wish they would restock a lot of the things as well. Because even looking at like, I think Melt on Beauty Bay when I was like looking like probably like a year ago, they had like 40 products. They now have 8 on Beauty Bay. Like, and they're all like old products. Although that brow pen is the best brow pen in the whole world. I don't even care what anybody has to say. I've gone through like 5 of those. It is incredible. It's so good. Um, and I will die on a hill saying it is the best brow pen in the world because I used it for like 3 years when I didn't have black eyebrows.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like they have access. Like they obviously have like a chain set up with them where they are the ones who have like ownership or distribution rights to Melt, but they are not using it properly.
No.
Like it's bullshit. Roisin says, "I miss old Beauty Bay." I agree. Daniela says, "I'm checking every day for the puck and on Mac for Nocturna." Thank you, because I still think about Nocturna, and I really need that more neutrally flesh pot. And yes, I am doing Italian hand because again, I've learned this off Daniela because she does this all the time. Damn you! The lip liners. Do you know what I love about this? They've actually shown them fully on the lips, not mixed with anything else, but just fully on the lips, so I can make some decisions here as well. And I think they are really, really beautiful.
That bottom right shade, that is it. Like in like on this actual thing, it looks so much more cool toned than how it looks there. It is beautiful. I didn't think it would be that nice, but it is. I'm shocked. That is really nice.
Like I do feel like this a collection that kind of went a little bit under the radar, that not many people talked about it, but I think it's such a solid release. Like lip liners and lipsticks, maybe it's just me, but those are the repurchases, right? Like you go through your lip liners, you go through your pencils, like you wear them out and you go and repurchase them. And I think if you've got a solid formula in that, you're gonna do well as a brand. And Melt do.
I feel like Melt does this thing where they do like random releases, like few and far between, but the releases they do are so well thought out, and it's like you bring them out and you're like, yeah, I want this. Like the way that they like whoever is like working on their team, who's like, yeah, we should do like pink lipsticks right now. Let's do pinks, and you know what? Let's throw in a metallic because why the hell not? People will want to get that, and then everybody's just gone crazy for them because it's just what we want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say I don't love everything that Melt comes out with. I'm not like sitting here being like, oh my god, everything's amazing. But this is like proof that when they're on, they're on.
Yeah.
You know? And I think I'd prefer that than doing, I'm going to be really bitchy here, than doing a Made by Mitchell and doing a new launch every fucking week of just mid shit and just hoping that something will fucking land.
I'm not going to lie, the dick riding for most of the brands on TikTok is insane because I can guarantee I've tried a lot of those products and they are not what people make them out to be. Like, some of them are just not to bring this up, but the Comet case is the most vile product I've ever put on my skin. It's just glittery Vaseline. It felt disgusting. It didn't show up. It just made my cheeks feel like I just rubbed olive oil all over them. It's just vile. Like, and just the dick riding from so many people is just crazy.
It's so bad if you want to like shove yourself into an oven and put yourself at 200 degrees. You have a beautiful crisp base then.
Yeah.
But But this is what I'm saying. Like at least with Melt, they're not doing 50 million collections, and when they do something, it does feel very thought out. So I appreciate it. Daniela said 99% Brian, 1% pasta. Yeah, I feel like the pasta is probably a little bit higher, but there you go. Who else is in the comments? Say hi, don't be shy. Yes, don't be shy. I won't eat you. It's fine. Roshan says, I'm here in between pottering about doing housework. Yes. So, well done. Again, you're being very productive. I appreciate it. Right. This is from Sigma Beauty. And I feel... And now I am going to say I'm biased in this because I am a disgusting affiliate with the brand. My code Mulhern, which is just my surname, will get you money off. But I do feel like their brushes, shut the fuck up. They're so good. But their makeup products in general are really, really good. But when I saw this, I was like, okay, excuse me, that's quite interesting. It's their F26. It's available for how much? $34. It's a domed concealer brush. Now it's pricey, but I am the person that, and I hate this about me, I will spend money on a good brush.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
know?
yeah.
And like, this is the type of concealer brush I tend to like. They say there's fingertip-like precision, ultra soft, dense, domed bristles, patented waterproof design, industry's only 2-year warranty.
Mhm.
I mean, I like the look of that. I do. I
I
like a little domey one.
I'm also a big fan of these types of brushes. I love them. The little House Labs brush. This is literally like a little like finger. It's so good. They are like the nicest concealer brushes. But actually, recently, I've come to really love like a fluffy brush for doing concealer. Um, so I don't really use these types of brushes anymore. Um, so I don't think I will get it personally, but I think if you're like a big full coverage kind of concealer person, this is like the perfect brush for you. It is perfect. It's so good. Um, so yeah, I and plus it's a Sigma brush. Like everybody knows how good Sigma brushes are. They've been good for literal years. Like they're just so good. I've still got a Sigma brush, like one of the duo fiber ones from like 10 years ago. It was like one of the first brushes I ever got, and it is so
Same.
good. It's
Same.
still it is still holding up, and she just keeps going. She keeps going.
I have a set that I got, and it was back in 2018, and I know it was 2018 because I was living in England at the time,
Mhm.
and it is still perfect.
Yeah.
7 years later, the only
Mhm.
thing is like the writing is slightly faded on it, but like
A brush will
it,
do that for 7 years.
yeah, but the bristles perfect. I've had other brands where I've just like used the brush once, and I take good care of my stuff,
Hmm.
and like they just splay all over the place.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
And once they lose the shape, then it's like, well, I can't use this now.
oh, Sue actually says this is a really good point. Small domed brushes work well with Chinese lip mud or lip clay textures.
Ooh. Okay, maybe
That's
we'll
such
get
a
this
good
brush.
point. And Daniel says I use both dense or fluffy brushes depending on the formulation I'm using. Yeah, I'm the same. That feels like something Katie Jane Hughes would use. I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
It feels like it's her sort of, which is why I'm like looking at that kind of going, yeah, I like the look of this.
Also, I'm a big fan of these types of brushes for eyeshadow primer.
Good
I
point.
I love these types of brushes for eyeshadow primer because I just whack it on. I'm just like, I ain't got time to sit there and use one of those little brushes and carve it out. I ain't got time for that. So
No,
I just whack it on and just blend it out and it's done. Then I can just get started. So I would probably use it for that if I was going to get it. But now you said about the lip muds, and I want the lip muds. I feel like this could be a really good thing for me.
I mean, use what you have. If you're not using those for concealer anymore,
Mhm,
don't go off and buy new things. That's,
mhm.
again, worst fucking affiliate ever. But like, use what you have rather
Mhm.
than going off and buying new things. Roisin says, I'd definitely be interested in some new brushes. I've been using the same Zoeva set since 2019 and they're starting to lose their shape now. Sad times. They've held out well though. 6 years of regular use. So, there you go. Keep an eye out for sales. Never pay full price for the love of God. Me, I love Sigma. I will also say I've started getting a few BK brushes.
Oh,
Yeah, they had a sale on recently, and
mhm.
I
The Nikki LaRose brush with the two. I think it's like the foundation brush. It's like got two different brush fibers on it, depending on which side you use. It's like a different brush. Oh, it's such a good brush. It's so good. And yes, it is expensive, but expensive brushes make makeup look good.
they do.
So,
I hate that, but it's true. I also love my Kitco. I get quite a few little bits from them. So like,
and if
have
you want
a shop
like
around.
if you want like affordable brushes, I really love the peaches and cream ones. They are so nice and they are so cheap. You can get like a set for like 25 quid. And
Yeah,
if you're like, not a big makeup wearer, there's that like 10 piece will do you forever. I've
yeah,
had mine so long and they're still like, I've literally got them like right here. Like, look how pristine this brush is. Like, she's still going. She's still got the logo on. Like, it's just perfect. Still kept its shape. Like, can't recommend them enough. They're so nice.
Yeah.
I love them. I love them. They're so nice.
Daniela says, same Roisin. My first pro set in 2015 was the Wava, and they still work perfectly now. Track says, I still have some Real Techniques from 2007. Same tracks. I have really old Real Techniques.
I still have some that are like 8 years old, and they still like hold up.
Yeah.
And they're nice brushes as well. The face brushes are really good.
They are. Roshan says, I do really like them. I think I probably could have taken slightly better care of them, but they're still holding up all right. Daniela taught me that, you know how you can, when you get brushes, you get that sort of
the plastic
meshing.
like netting thing.
Yeah, meshing net thing. That when you wash your brushes, put them into that, and it helps them kind of like remember their shape. So maybe, by the way, you can get like a pack of them on Amazon really, really cheaply. And I've been doing that, and it's really helped my brushes quite a bit. The purple one set with the Samantha. Oh yeah, I had that one, Tracks. Oh yeah, Daniela's probably telling you all of that. So there you go. Anyways, that's the conceal. I am trying to keep up, lads. I'm doing my best. I'm multitasking. Now this one, I had to put it in for my girl Daniela because she is a Shrek fan, so I'm interested to see what Daniela thinks about this. But it's Colourpop and Shrek, and there's the Beware Ogre eyeshadow palette for $25. They have 4 ultra glossy lips for $10 each. You can get the set of 4 for $36. There's the Gumdrop Buttons Moisturizing Rollerball Lip Oil. Fuck off. For $10. Sorry, I think it's so stupid. Ogres are like Onions Body Glitter Gel, $11. Shrek Lip and Cheek Balm, there's 2 shades, they're $12 each. There's the Dragon's Keep, which is a multi-chrome eyeliner and mascara kit, but I think it's like stuff that they already have, but they've just relabeled it, $16. And then they have like a little bundle of the Shrek Express Yourself eyeshadow palette and lip oil set. That's the rollerball lip oil. Fuck off. $32. And you get the full collection for $115. So there you go.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this at all. This must have been like a thing that I just completely missed. I'm not gonna lie, I love Shrek. I think it's pretty cool, but am I thrilled by anything? Not really. I'm just not. I don't think anything really calls out to me, other than the blush, maybe. The like deeper red tone blush, but I already have blushes that I like that tone, so I don't see why I would, other than the fact it's Shrek. Because I feel like it's vibes. Although I do really love the palette. I think the palette is cute. I think it's cute. It's a cute little colour story. And it's very like autumnal.
I agree. I like the palette itself. Like the colours are really like that's my kind of colours. Like I love green. I love something that's a little bit swampy, grungy, etc. Like Daniela says here, the colours are accurate. It's swampy, autumnal, and fun. Like if I opened the palette and showed someone and asked for a film, I'm sure Shrek would be on the tip of their tongue. Which I agree. I think it makes sense. Like, I mean, you'd be fairly stuck on how many looks you could do with it, but that's like palettes in general. Like you don't have an infinite amount of looks on it.
Also, that white shimmer at the top, that's like such a. I love it when brands do that, when like the whole palette is like really like muddy and grungy, and then they're just like, you know what? Here, have a white shimmer. Love.
Yeah.
White shimmer. It's good for everything. They're just good for everything. I love them.
Yeah. I mean, I always say this about Colourpop, so you're not going to be wildly surprised on this. I feel like they never go to the level of depth that I need them to go to. It all stays around the same thing. Like, we do need a few more deep colours in there. But for the price, I'm like, eh. I mean, I'm not getting anything from them because, you know, tariffs and all the fucking nonsense there. Let's not even think about that. In terms of the lip oils, or not lip oils, lip glosses. Sorry, I can't even keep up with it. They're grand. When you see them on, though, there's definitely some that are more interesting than others. Like, look at that.
Yeah, I've just seen that. It's almost like blue.
Yeah.
Which I love. I love blue lip products. I think they're the best thing in the whole world.
Like, did they need to have 4 of them when they had that one? Like, literally.
Also,
big things.
Also, inclusive swatches. We love that.
Yeah.
We really love that. That is like, yeah, that's just beautiful. Also, that blue like lip on her looks so nice. It looks so good on her skin tone. I love it. Also, I've just noticed like the little characters on the lip oils as well. That's
Yeah.
really cute.
They
That
are
is.
cute. Like they're going with the IP, and you can't like
Mhm.
get. Now, I do think, and feel free to disagree with me, that if you're doing those lovely glosses,
Mhm.
what the fuck was this?
Yeah.
Why
What?
did we need that?
Yeah. I feel like they missed an opportunity to do a really cool highlighter. I feel like this could have been a like an amazing highlighter, or maybe like a cream highlighter. You
Because
know
they
that.
do those well.
Mhm. Like a cream highlighter would have been beautiful, and they could have said it's like for your lips, it's for your cheek. It could have even been like one of the jelly eyeshadow sticks,
Yes, but like
and maybe just a bigger version, like a jumbo one. I
there's
feel like that would have been so cute.
but there's something about the fact that this is a roller ball. I think that really bugs me because
Hmm.
I associate that with, you know, when you're young and you get a magazine
Yeah.
and free makeup comes with it and you get the
Hmm.
rollerball something. That's what this is to, reading ads for me. And I'm like, you have the audacity to charge $10 fucking for that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because I feel like it's just not like when I think of Gingy, that is not what I think of. Like, it's just not what I think of. I'm like,
No.
They could have even done like a trio of like highlighters and had them like all different like gumdrop button colors. Like they could have done something way cooler than what they did. I feel like it's just.
Oh, I love this idea from Daniela. She says, could have done a jelly pot called Some of You May Sparkle, but it's a sacrifice you're willing to make.
I love. No,
That.
I feel like it just looks a bit childish.
Yeah.
It's just not the vibe.
No, I agree. I like the glitter pot gels because, like, I mean, you can't really go too wrong with them. They're quite fun.
Hmm.
Like, nothing majorly wrong with that. The blushes, they feel fine. You know, again, packaging is fairly on point. They look quite nice on the models. You know,
Hmm.
they're given some really nice flush. I just don't need and or want them, which is fine. In terms of the Dragon's Keep thing, I'm 99.9% certain that A, they have that mascara already, and B, that multi-chrome eyeliner, that they have something like that. They did something very similar to that when they did it was either the new moon or eclipse or something from Twilight. They had something very similar to that.
Hmm.
And I'm like, okay, it does feel like you're recycling things at this point.
I'm not gonna lie, the eyeliner's pretty, but that mascara on the actual swatch is red, and on that model it's black.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna market it as like a burgundy, like red mascara, make it a burgundy red mascara. Don't make it a black mascara. Like that is just, to me, that's like it just doesn't even look. It just looks black to me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm very disappointed because that would have been really nice. Because I feel like colored mascara is like really underrated. I love it. I think it's really nice. But also, I would never buy the eyeliner because I hate yellow and red together. I feel like it just gives McDonald's. And I love McDonald's, but not on my eyes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Roisin says, I think Colourpop have done a really good job with Shrek IP for the most part, but in general, their formulas don't give me enough pizzazz for what I want. I agree.
I'm not gonna
Like,
lie. When I look at the things, I would think Shrek. Like if I looked at the palette, I would be like, "That's a Shrek palette." Like which I love because I hate it when you open up a palette and you're like, "Oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be at all." But to be fair, I think it's all pretty nice.
yeah,
It's
mean,
nice. It's nothing
it,
like but it's nice.
yeah, like it's Colourpop. It's not going
Hmm.
to change your life. It's
Hmm.
fine for what it is, and they've done a decent job with what they have there. I mean, I personally wouldn't go off and buy any of it, but like, I don't think it's like really shit because let's be real, we've
Yeah.
had quite a few fucking brands in the past that have taken IPs and just done the weirdest things ever with them. My main one that I can think of is Bobby Brown and fucking Powerpuff Girls. And I was like,
Yeah.
what is going on
What's
here?
going
So
on?
at least
I think if you're like an average Shrek lover, you will love this. I think it's for the Shrek people. Like, if you love Shrek, you're gonna love this. I think it's cute. I think it's amazing. Not really.
Daniela said this, and I think it's a really good point. I feel like if Lethal Cosmetics did a Shrek collaboration like they did with Adventure Time, that would be killer. They would do it so well. Any of their collabs have done really well. Leanne then said Max Sims collection was, oh god, yeah, Leanne, I'd forgotten about that. It was so bad that I've repressed it, and now you're going to get a therapy bill from me because it was so bad. Diana then said, give me a brown multi-chrome called Donkey. Yeah. I'd love that. But yeah, it's fine. It's a collection. It is what it is. It's kind of what you'd expect.
It's cute.
Yeah, it's
it gives the vibe.
Yeah, and we won't worry too much about it. We then have Natasha Denona, who is doing 5 million releases. But I am intrigued because I hate this about me, but I do enjoy Natasha Denona. It's over on Sephora at the moment. There are 52 shades, but on Sephora they've only got 35 of them at the moment. But it does look interesting because like it's talc free, it's self-setting, it's of course expensive, $52. But I am that sort of person that is like, you know what, I'm old. My skin is not fantastic. It's worth investing in a good foundation, you know? So I'm not necessarily against it. And like, there's bamboo powder, there's microalgae, they've all these different bits and pieces in it, which I'm like, okay, could be interesting. I have the intrigue, and like, even like, oh, it should help now if I unzoom from this. Well done, Teresa. Whoop, there we go. I lecture in my spare time. I do think if that is the full range, not going dark enough.
Yeah, I agree. That was the first thing I saw.
Like that's my concern here. And I will say, because I've got the High Glam powder foundation, and normally for me, if I go for the lightest shade, it's the right shade for me. I went for the lightest shade in their foundation and it was too pale on me. So I was pretty impressed with that was a thing. I was like, okay, there are people who are paler than me. But I'm kind of surprised that there isn't more here. You know? Like it doesn't feel inclusive enough. And when you're looking at a brand like Natasha, I hold her to high standards, right? Because yes, I am a fan. I like her stuff, but I'm also going to say it if I think it's not quite right. And I do think there's a lot of stuff missing here. Like even if you're looking at the dark and the tan, very orange leaning.
Yeah, I don't know about the shade range. I feel like the shade range could go much deeper. And I feel like in the middle there is a lot of shades that kind of look the same.
Yeah.
It's given it's given like, you know, the Anastasia foundation, the new one that just came out. It's giving that where like there's like lots of the same thing and then like a few deep shades and a few really light shades.
And it could be that there's like subtle differences in undertone, and that can make such a difference to like somebody who's wearing it, which is again why like having swatches like this isn't always the most indicative thing, but it does give us some indication of like where they're going. And again, I feel like that depth isn't quite enough. Daniela says, I'm intrigued by this foundation, depends on how much glow it gives, because she says glow goose. Although I would personally love a foundation that gives me a goose. But why I kind of think this is somewhat interesting is the fact that, hello, see, sorry if you heard Godunk, that's my cat just jumping in through the window. It's this bit here, because they're showing it on mature skin, which I don't see anywhere near enough of when it comes to foundation. They're showing it on oily skin. They're showing it on people with hyperpigmentation. They're showing it on dry and flaky skin. And you can see they're not retouched photos. So I like this. Like I feel like there's a potential there. Again, I'm looking at like mature skin, and my indicator for foundation is to see how does this look on more mature skin.
I would love to try it. Because as somebody who has like a lot of texture and a lot of hyperpigmentation, I would love to see how this actually looks. Because I have like a lot of favorite foundations, and I know what I like, so I'd be curious to see. I would like to try it. I'd like to see what it's like, but I don't know. I just feel like the shade range is just not it. I feel like we're waiting like the Gloria like review to see if it's deep enough, because to me right now that doesn't look deep enough to me at all.
And I'm going to say this as well. Right, if you're a brand and your whole thing is I am a makeup artist,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold you to a higher standard as a result, because this is literally your profession. You have trained in this. You know what people are looking for. You know about undertones where other people may not necessarily know about that. So I'm like, I like aspects of this, but I'm also disappointed by the shade range, and I'm disappointed by the lack of undertones. Like, as Trax has said here, of like, there's nothing here for people with olive undertones, which we don't see that often anyways in brands, but I would expect it from an MUA. So again, maybe I'm being pernickety, but it is just what it is. There's some interest there, but I'm like, I need to see how this goes over time, and if I can get my paws on it and see what the story is, then maybe. I don't talk about fragrance that often, but I am a Kayali ho. I love Kayali stuff, and there's 2 new oud fragrances coming out, so you can get the slightly bigger version and then the little mini version. So the Oudgasm Milky Musk Duo, it has a fragrance that is fennelly, earthy, and woody, and they say that the keynotes are strawberry cream, white musk, and silver oud. But then the other one, the Oudgasm Chocolate Oud, has keynotes of caramel apple, spiced rum, and chocolate oud.
I have the marshmallow. Oh, it is one of the most beautiful things that has ever graced my nose. It's so nice. So I would love to smell these because I bet they smell damn good. The juicy apple one is really nice as well. That is one of the nicest smelling things ever. They are so nice. And I'm not even like a big perfume fan, but damn, these are really nice. They are really nice.
I love a good perfume. And I just love a lot of chaotic. I don't like love every single thing they do. There's a few kind of fragrances that aren't quite for me, or they don't like mesh well with me. But I feel like the quality is really, really good. And I do, like even like.
You don't need a lot. You don't need it either. Like, I know there's people who like sit there and spray like 10 sprays. Like, you don't need that much. You need like 2.
No. And I like to layer my perfumes where I'll have that and then maybe something else on top, so that you're sitting there and then eventually you're getting a little bit of a hit of something.
I bet the chocolate one with like the marshmallow. Oh god. I bet that is like the dream combo.
And you see, then having like the real sweetness of marshmallow then with oud, because oud is so like heavy.
I bet you literally smell like chocolate. Like, oh my god, the dream to walk around smelling like a dessert. That's just vibes.
All I can say is, when this comes to Boots, expect to see me there and having a sniff, because I'm intrigued. I am for sure intrigued. I think that her stuff is just very, very good. So I like it. Next thing then is, this was over on Trend Mood. This is MAC's holiday collection. So it looks like we're going to have an eyeshadow palette, some sugar crystal lip oil sticks, 3 lip glass airs, 3 jelly shine eyeshadows, 3 bounce and gleam highlighters. There's of course, an advent calendar and 14 gift sets. So of course, I'm useless. I have no dates. I have no prices, but at least I have some pictures and we can chat around these particular things. I mean, if we start off on the eye products, I love MAC. I do. I really enjoy anything that I have from them. But this,
Yeah, I feel like none of it is giving me anything. Like, just from the picture, I was like, the only thing that intrigues me is the colour of the packaging.
yes.
Like, why is the colour of the packaging so nice? And then you open it and I'm like, oh, I've seen this before.
It's a bit of a wank without a cum, frankly, which is a bit disappointing. But I'm going to say that MAC have been so on it for the last year that I'm not angry about this either. You know, like, to be fair, I find like when people are doing holiday collections, they tend to go a little bit more safe because that's when the non-heavy makeup users tend to get a lot of stuff. And, you know, their loved ones kind of go, I don't know, they like a thing. Here, enjoy. Track says, is it just me or does it look Clinique? I agree.
Yeah.
This is giving more Clinique than it is MAC, in my opinion. Like the lipsticks, like the lip products, that's a little bit more interesting to me. I don't hate it. I don't, like, I'm not going to run out and get it, but
I just don't really, to be fair, I don't really like MAC, if I'm going to be honest. I don't. It's not for me. But to me, they look like shades that have already been released, that they've just cut things out of and then put them in new packaging. I feel like that is what they do. They like bring something out, then discontinue it, and then bring it. They're like, guess what's back? And it's like, but you just discontinued that like a year ago, and now it's back. I don't like that. I don't like it in a brand, to be honest.
No, but you're right, because they do this particularly for holiday collections where they'll take existing shades. Like the amount of times that Ruby Woo gets put into a fucking set is ridiculous, or Teddy or whatever. Like they're big shades. Again, these releases are not for people like us who are obsessive. This is for the very casual makeup user who's like, oh, my lipstick has run out. Yeah. I don't have it. And that's fine. You know, it's grand. But I think that when we've had a lot of interesting things from MAC of late, this just feels more pedestrian.
I will say, oh, sorry, you've just switched. Oh my God, those brushes are the most ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's giving Too-Faced.
They are so ugly. And that's not even but all I can think of is like the really old candlestick.
Yes.
You know, the one that is like, it's that one thing when like you go into a shop and you're like, why would anybody buy that? And that's what it's giving to me. I don't know. It's just not I don't know. I just look at it, I'm like, why is the packaging more interested than the product?
I agree. I feel like they spent a lot of time thinking about packaging, and obviously they have all these sets. As you can see, it's like their existing shit. Like it is literally, it's stuff that they've done before, like the gloss stick things. Like it's all just repackaged stuff. So it's not for the makeup obsessed, but if you're looking for like gifts or whatever, it might be good.
I think the most intriguing thing is the little thing in the top left. Those like bluey, tealy gloss. That looks really nice, but I can guarantee it's just a clear gloss.
They're a gloss that has like a little bit of a hint. It's nothing huge, but it does do a slight amount of color correction because I have a few of them and I do like them. But you wouldn't be buying them thinking, oh, I'm going to get a chunk of pigment on it.
Yeah.
Like you won't, and let's not tell any lies here. Oh yeah, I was just checking the comments there. Next thing, I'm going to need you to, I don't, because I can't process this. So this is Louis Vuitton, who are doing their brand. Their first launch includes 55 lipsticks, there's 10 lip balms, and then there's 8 eyeshadow palettes. The lipsticks, I'm gonna need you to like brace yourselves. The lipstick, one lipstick, a singular, one by itself, not as in the full collect, 140 fucking euro.
Yeah, I've seen a video on this, and I was like, that is ridiculous. Even the eyeshadows, for 4 eyeshadows, that is crazy. That is an insane amount of money for 4 eyeshadows.
Let me put this into perspective. If you wanted to buy all 55 lipsticks, which don't fucking do that, 7,700 euro.
It's insane.
That's several mortgage payments. Like, I'm sorry, lads, that's absolutely mind-numbingly stupid. Like, I can't.
And I can almost guarantee that this lipstick formula is one of those where you put it on and then you eat something and it completely evaporates off your lips. Like, I just have a feeling that is what it's going to be.
But there's no lipstick formula that is that good that you could justify that. And like, you kind of think to yourself, okay, right, that's that. The lip balms are also 140 euro.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 10 of those. So if you wanted the 10, which again, fucking don't do that, 1,400 euro. So we're talking about 9,100 euro already for the lipsticks and the lip balms. And then the eyeshadow palettes are 220 euro each.
Yeah.
And there's 8 of those.
Like, the only, like, what I think of when I see stuff like this that's so expensive is I just think, well, why would you buy one lipstick when you could go and buy like 50, well, like 15 from another brand and have like 15 lipsticks, or, you know, something like, even with the eyeshadow palettes, I bet they're like the sheerest thing ever. Like, the most expensive thing in my collection right now is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork 6. And it is incredible. And it was well worth the like money that I spent on it. But I would never pay a ridiculous amount of money for a quad that is not even really that exciting. I mean, the blue one is kind of nice, but I have those blues in other palettes, and I can guarantee an indie brand like Cosmic, for example, would do. I have all of those shades, and I have another 16 that are even better. Like, how are you? I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any world where that is okay.
If you wanted the 8 palettes, that's 1,760 euros. So if you wanted the full collection, the 8 palettes, the 55 lipsticks, the 10 lip balms, we are talking about 10,800 euro.
It's like 20 grand for the whole collection. Like,
that's obscene.
Like, who has that spare?
But can I also say, what's the fucking profit margin on that?
It's just crazy.
No. And also, in a time where, like, economically people are struggling more than ever, this just feels like the weirdest time to do this. Like,
they're like, oh yeah, that's a good price.
Like, I'm the person who is a bit of a bougie bitch. I will go off and buy ridiculous things, but even I'm sitting here being like, sorry, what? Who's this for? Obviously,
also, I bet you get the smallest amount of product, because if you look at those bullets, they look slim as hell. I bet you get the smallest amount of product ever. I bet the bullet is probably more expensive than the actual lipstick itself.
Yeah. What was it? Daniela said here. She said it was something about. Oh, there's quite a few comments. I'm sorry, guys. I am trying. The lipstick better be made from unicorn poop, cancer curing tears. No. Cancer curing tears from angels and space diamonds. Yeah.
Also, the shade range is nothing special. I feel like it's the same shade range we see all the time. I feel like you could go into Superdrug and look at any of the gondolas, and you would see this exact shade range.
Yeah,
It's just, why would I buy that when I could go buy like a £5 lipstick that could probably last longer than what that's going to last and get more product
agreed.
and probably buy 3 or 4 shades for
Agreed.
not even like a fraction of the price. It
And
just,
Pat McGrath is involved in this. Like, she's their creative director.
and she okayed the price.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know. It better be made of like diamonds for it to cost that much. It's just crazy.
No, absolutely not. No, no, thank you. It's wild. I'll be interested to see who's doing reviews on these.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be me, is all I can say. At that price, they better be shipping them in a Louis Vuitton bag. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
I feel
absolutely.
like even if I had the money to get these, I wouldn't get them because
No,
it's just stupid. I feel like it's
like,
just really, really stupid.
I agree. Like, it's a stupidity tax. And like, I'm just sitting here going, like, that full collection is just under €11,000. I could use that €11,000 to fucking put in a new bathroom in my house.
Or
Oddly
buy
enough,
every single makeup item I've ever wanted from any brand ever.
plus some backups.
Yeah, I could buy Sea Beauty Mall. Like, I could buy everything. Like, why would you do that? I just don't understand. And it's not like the shades are anything like
No,
revolutionary.
no, they're
Like,
just blah.
it's just very like, eh.
Yeah, I had to talk about it because I was like, this is so fucking weird. Like, it
Mm-hmm.
is genuinely strange. But let us have a palette cleanser. This is Narimi, and Sea Beauty Mall have said that this is coming very, very soon. There are 2 palettes. So one is the Picture Book of Hearts, and then the other one is Midnight Narcissus. We don't know the prices yet, but they are looking very, very nice.
That bottom purple, like not the 2 yellows and not the 2 on the right, those 4 shades in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
I would use the hell out of that. I think periwinkle eyeshadow is the most beautiful thing in the whole world. It's so it's just everything. Also the packaging, I've never seen this brand. I've never seen the top palette, that like pop of mint green on the end. Like, I, I
Isn't
am.
it cute?
I need more things. I need more things.
I have a few things from Narimi, and they're really good as well. Like, really good quality. Super pigmented, but very, very blendable. It's like just the right amount. I like these. And one of the things that I really like about these Sea Beauty brands, which is so superficial, but I feel like their packaging is just creative, fun, and joyful.
But it's so beautiful. Like, I want to frame it. Like, it just looks so. Uh, Also, the shade at the in the purple palette, the like shade right on the end, that is
Yes,
so unique.
isn't it?
It's like a gunmetal, but with more green. I really like these. I like these a lot. I bet they're not expensive either.
Wilma says, what was that first palette that Ghoul in Japan talked about? The only Sea Beauty product I ever thought about, but it was the Noira Corn, the Ghoul in Japan palette. That's the one that you were thinking of,
My
Wilma.
God, that palette is gorgeous. It's
I've
so
got,
pretty.
yeah. Look, Narimi is again a very good brand, so keep an eye out for that. It's coming onto Sea Beauty Mall pretty soon. I think they're going to be doing some pre-orders just because apparently it sells out very, very quickly. And I have seen that in the past. That as soon as the Narimi stuff goes up, it's gone within a very, very short time. So the pre-orders are there, which is helpful. Very last thing is Hong Vanngo, who is apparently Selena Gomez's makeup artist, is coming out with their own line, and it's going to have 8 eyeshadow palettes. There's 18 creamy matte lipsticks, 9 long wear lip liners, 10 long wear eyeliners, 3 velvet kohls, 6 velvet blushes, and 6 blurring bronzers. And it's coming out on the 9th of the 8th, which is the American way, so the 8th of September. Like, sorry, I always get so confused with the way that they do their dates. But yeah, this is what we're getting so far. We obviously have no information in terms of prices, etc. But it's grand. Like,
I'm
it's
not gonna
fine.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I hate this. The packaging is like really putting me off. I don't know if it's the color. It just really puts me off. I'm a big like sticker for packaging. And if it is in something that like makes me want to spew and I don't really want to get it. I will say though, I do like the fact that the palettes are like little, like there's like a grey one and a blue one. I really like that. I feel like you can get like I would get the purple and the grey one because they just look really nice. But I think the packaging is awful. I think it's the colour that's really put me off. I just
And you
don't
know,
like.
it's interesting because normally, like with marketing, it's this idea that red is the most eye-catching and is more likely to grab your attention, and you're more likely to actually buy it, which is why McDonald's uses red in their stuff, because you're more likely to consume more, you're more likely to engage with it. So I think this was made on like a marketing psychology point of view, but I agree. I think it somewhat cheapens it. It makes it look a little bit more.
Yeah, I feel like it's a really weird colour to put them in.
I
Like,
feel like if they'd just even gone for plain black,
mm-hmm.
it would have looked a lot more sleek.
Although I will say it looks damn good with the blue, like the blue eyeshadow palette. It looks damn good. It makes those blues stand out so well.
Yeah.
But I'm just not. I don't know. I would like to see swatches of things.
Yeah.
I think that's what's missing. We need swatches of the things.
Yeah, I think that's actually a really good point here. Daniela says, when you think pro brands like Makeup by Mario, they never focus on the outside packaging. They focus on the practicality, which I think is exactly what we're seeing here. So, you know what? It could be very interesting. And to be fair, Selena Gomez always looks gorgeous. So obviously he knows what it is that he's doing. So we'll see what the story is. We'll see what the pricing is. But it's apparently going to be over on Sephora US and Sephora Canada. So my lovely American and Canadian friends, you'll be able to get your mitts on it before the rest of us. But that is it, my gorgeous friends. I do, however, have my favourite comment from last week, and it's from Makeup and Horror, who said, I love Joe Noir MUA. He's a precious gem and cannot wait until Saturday.
I love Makeup and Horror. I really do. Makeup and Horror is the sweetest human being in the whole world. Like, just so nice. I really do love her so much. She's so nice. she like forever supports me in like everything. Like whenever I see like a comment thing, she's always there all the time. So I'm so grateful to have like people like that. It means the world. It really does. I love it.
I'm just a lover of anyone giving love and support and encouragement to people within the community. So I was like, yeah, I am all for this. I love it. But yeah, that's it, my friends. Thank you so much for joining. As I said, Joe was over on TikTok, over on Instagram. Do go check them out. I have given a suggestion to Joe about a video that I want to see from them in the future. I won't say what it is because I do think it will be an interesting one, but I think it will require a little bit of research. But as I said, Joe is annoyingly talented. You'll get way more interesting content from him than content from Joe than you will from me. So feel free to like leave this sinking ship and abandon like the rats that you are. I know that you'll stay with me because we've made a very like inappropriate parasocial bond and it'll be grand. But yes, thank you so much for joining. And Joe, thank you so much for joining me. And
thank you.
I apologize for frightening the shit out of you with the last minute.
Thank you for having me. It's been lovely. I've really enjoyed it. Oh, I love giving opinions. It's like the best thing. It's been so lovely.
Thank you. Anyways, I shall love you and leave you guys and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Bye.